What's up, guys? Hey, I'm doing a quick, maybe a little bit longer than quick live stream. I just wanted to do a thank you that I was going to do a while back ago to all the people, the viewers, the chatters, the panelists, people I've met along the way in the FE community and on Sovereign Soul on Chain Minds uh, show that I've been doing for a little while now. Um, Yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for all the things that you've taught me in this community, all the encouragement that you've sent me, all the um, just the really nice, kind words that everybody always gives me way too much credit than I deserve. I think. I mean, there's plenty of other people out there that have been doing this longer and know much more than I do. But nonetheless, it's definitely a thing where we kind of all build off each other and kind of learn from each other. So it's a networking thing. But yeah, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you. And I kind of wanted to go by name. I screenshotted some of you along the way. I know I'm going to miss some names here and there. And there's been people, throughout the whole time that I've run across that maybe aren't in the community anymore or just taking a break, or you know how it goes. You just walk away for a little while, but for the most part, yeah, as a whole, I just want to kind of run through and name off some names. And like I said, I'm probably going to miss a few here and there. Um, Hopefully, everybody can hear me and everything's going well. I've never done my own live stream before. Maybe a hint towards the future. Maybe I'll be doing more of these. We'll see. But without further ado, I'll name off some of the people that have been in the chat, and people that I've run across on other streams. And it's um, no biases, disrespect to anybody else. I don't really care what anybody else's takes are on somebody else's channel or names that I name. It has nothing to do with that. Just like I said, people I've met along the way, and um, just basically want to acknowledge all their great insight and input over the years to all the stuff, just the truth community in general. Like I said, I've said before that I'm not big on labels and stuff like that, but I think at the end of the day, though, we all are tired of being lied to, and that's you know where we're at. We're just trying to stop the lies, stop all the BS that comes with those lies, and the indoctrination of the people, and kind of get down to the bottom of it. But so anyway, in no particular order, I'll start naming off some names and maybe how I know them, or any kind of insight into those people too. So from the top here, I got J.R. Hartley. How's it going, man? Seen you in quite a few chats. Justin Johnson, haven't seen you around in a while. I know you're doing some work out of town, I think, but he's got a great channel. If anybody wants to go check out his channel, it's Justin Johnson 4618 and YouTube. And yeah, he puts out a lot of great videos and stuff. So go give him a look see. Luke, our brother Luke, that always shows up in a few chats, mainly Sovereign Soul. He's come on the panel. Great guy, great insight on the short season. I know he likes that topic. And yeah, I think he's in Thailand, I believe. And yeah, he comes on from time to time and gives some good perspectives about places that we may not be familiar with, and kind of gives a different take on, we don't all have the uh, same kind of take on everything at the end of the day. So it's good to hear everybody's point of view. Um, Let me see if there's okay. Let's see what's going on here real quick. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. No biggie. Um, So Ryan V, there's a bunch of Ryans. There's a whole community of you guys, but Ryan V, I see you and Sobs quite a bit in the chat. Donald Piesic, I haven't seen you in a little while, but I see you pop in here and there, other places from time to time. I know you're in Rogers chat and Sobs chat. I think I've seen you in Tinfoil Sombrero. Shout out to those guys. I don't really get in your chat as much. That's another thing too. There's so many people so many channels out there. It's hard to get around to everybody's um, streams. I got a limited amount of time between getting off work and when Sav goes live or somebody else. There's only so much time you have and so many places you can go before you need to sleep and eat and get on some of them other streams. But yeah, shout out to those guys: Rico, Nico, Lowry, Andrew. I'm not sure who all the other. I think DJ runs on there from time to time. Whoever else they got as their panelist or their co-host. We got Big Pine Sailing. I talked to him quite a bit. He's usually in Rogers chat and a few others from time to time. Sun, I hadn't seen that person in a while, and then they kind of reappeared. So it was good to see. That's another thing. It's cool. You get to see people, pop back in from time to time. People you haven't talked to or haven't seen in a while. So that's always a real cool thing to see people come back around again. Here I am, make stupid people famous. That's one of my favorite handles on the internet. Y'all see him in Burn the Corporate Fiction, Soft Son Ryan. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check out his channel. Like I said, it's Burn the Corporate Fiction on YouTube, and he's got a few other places I think too. You can catch him on Facebook, I want to say, maybe some other social medias that I don't really play around with or have. So yeah, check out. He's got a great channel, Ryan does, and great information about law. He's really good about getting down to the nitty gritty of law and all that good stuff. So yeah, check out his channel. Got those guys. Let's get to the next one here that I got. I got Maria Walker. I always see her in Vlad's. I've seen her in Savs. She kind of runs around Rogers chat. She's always a good one to send great links and emails. Maria is one of the great people to get good information from. She's always pretty positive out there in the chat and always fun to see. So good seeing you, Maria. Kevin Bacon, my favorite guy from Flashdance. Just a little inside joke. But anyway, Kevin Bacon, yeah. You're not American if you don't love bacon. But yeah, Kevin. Wheels McKeegan, one of the newer ones to me, but I've seen it quite a bit lately. Always got some funny little remarks in chat. So I like seeing you in there, Wheels. Let's going down the list. Hopefully I don't mispronounce a bunch of these, but if I do, you get my drift, and it's not a real big deal at the end of the day. You know what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Greeny Page. I've seen that person from time to time. They kind of pop in and out. I always love seeing them. HR Biggs always likes giving me a hard time, but I like the comments, good, bad, or indifferent. Doesn't really matter to me. Uh, you're not gonna offend me. You're not gonna, you know, run me away from anything. I know it's all in jest, all in, good fun. We all kind of pick on each other, so I don't mind that at all. I take it with a grain of salt and in stride. So yeah, if you guys have funny things to say, I kind of enjoy my laugh behind the scenes. So it's not really, I don't take anything serious. I separate the internet and reality quite well. So it isn't really a big thing. I enjoy jokes. I love to tell jokes and hear jokes, so it doesn't make a difference one way or the other. Gray Eagle, that's one I'm not too familiar with, but I got here on the list. But nonetheless, you're always welcome and like seeing you. Hopefully, I'll see you again and point you out. David Koresh, that guy, I thought he went away in that little incident out in the state of Texas, but apparently he's resurrected and causing problems in Sav's chat. But nonetheless, from the grave, he usually has some pretty good jokes and quips to tell in the chat. So he's another one that's a frequent flyer on there. Lock Smart is always got some good information, always good with movies and sports and other things. Always see them running around different chats. So yeah, Lock Smart's one that's been around a little while, and I definitely enjoy having them around, and hopefully they continue to keep coming back. And then I want all of you to, keep coming back. This community's awesome, and that's what makes it such a great place to hang out. Moving down the list, we have Carrie Doyle. I've seen that person from time to time, as opposed to Carrie Skates, spelled a different way, but both Carries. Good seeing you. Love having you around. Um, yeah, Carrie's always making noise in the chat. One mind, one spirit. That person is a firecracker, but I love them nonetheless. They've always got very opinionated, but that's good to have too. It's always good to have people that'll tell you like it is, give their opinion regardless of what others think about or say about them. So, one mind, one spirit, I believe, is around the Kansas City area, if I'm correct, from what I remember talking about and conversating in chat with. So yeah, one mind, one spirit pops around different chats I've been to, and always good talking with you and hearing what you have to say from your end of the states. So I'll see you around soon, probably. A bunch of the same ones. On to the next. We've got Pink George Floyd. Quite funny. I know that person occasionally pops in. If it's not somebody I already know, I'm thinking it is, but if it ain't, nonetheless, it's a funny handle. Um, so yeah, Pink George Floyd. I'm sure we'll be here and there, in and out. Man, I got a lot of replicate or same handles going on. Chillin', sunny side up, chillin'. Been around a long time, longer than me, I think. And I believe he's from Scotland. Great guy. Always has hilarious things to say in chat. I love his jokes. They're always quite inventive, very funny. Always gets me cracking up, when I'm paying attention to the chat. It's hard to always like interact. I interact with the chat when I first started, when I did the first live stream on Sobs, it was hard for me to interact with the chat at all. It's because it's like you got two different worlds going on. You got, you're up on panel. You're trying to pay attention to what's going on up there and being engaged up there, but then you look down at the chat and it's a whole different world going on in the chat. It's completely off topic sometimes. Sometimes it's on topic, but it's like having two different conversations running around in your head. And so I try and do my best to stay focused on both, but at the same time, I always want to give my best when I'm up on panel, and I don't always have the best takes. I don't think you know, everybody's got their own opinions and takes on everything, so it doesn't really matter. Um, how you view things. That's what it's all about, is kind of, saying what you think and finding out you may be wrong, or affirmations that you might be right. Just putting it out there and, getting the conversation going and see what people think. So that's what it all comes down to. Um, just engaging with others. That's what I like about it the most, is just engaging with other people. I wish I could see the chat. I don't know if that's a thing. Um, if there is a chat going on here. If there is a chat, I apologize. I cannot see it at the moment. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this. All new to me. Send feedback. No. What is going on? Well, if there's a chat going, I'm sorry, guys. I'll work on that and see what I can do next time. But have at it. I'll check it out later. Um, Skeptic. I've seen Skeptic around for quite a while now. Great person. Out somewhere west, I believe. And yeah, he's a excellent one, great supporter out there, good person. Um, like I said, is always in different places and Oh, there's no chat, Heron says. I got my thing on. Well, no big deal. You guys get it. Thanks, Heron. There's another one, Heron Song. Go visit Heron Song's channel. That lady's got some great music and great insight into the flat Earth community too. Um, we need to always support each other and help each other out when we can. I know you did a live the other night, Heron. I wasn't able to get to, but I saw little bits and pieces of it. Great job. Um, I encourage other people ever since the beginning, I've wanted to do the same thing is just encourage people to come up regardless of who they are, what kind of take they have, even the stupid, I shouldn't have said that, but I'm gonna anyway, even the stupid Globers, I know labels, but even the people that are, opposed thinking to yourself, it's just, like I said, good to get the conversation going. So, nonetheless, I encourage people to come up on panel. Like I said, I know a lot of people that isn't their thing, and they like to give their take down the chat. So I also this is what this stream here is all about: just appreciating people no matter where they're at. Email, chat, panel guests, what have you. Just engage. I would say just take part. So getting back to some of the names. I just mentioned Heron. Go visit her. Oh, Tiffany Vinici. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. I've seen Tiffany around for quite a while now in a bunch of different chats. She's always got a very positive take on things. Uh, always, always jumping around from place to place, and good to see her. Um, yeah, I like seeing the same names. Like I said, just affirmation that people like to come back and talk about the same things, and we're all kind of in the same realm together. Speaking of Rome, Scott Level Rome. If you haven't been to his channel, go see Scott Level Rome. Great FE drummer out there. He's worked with a couple different projects. I think one of his current bands right now, I want to say, is Gear Shot. But go check out his work. He's got Scott Level Rome, Scott Level Rome 2. He's got a bunch of different videos with some of his bands he's worked with. I know he's worked with Boston Ray, Mr. Super, Rye Russ. I want to say I could be wrong on that, but he's done the stuff with the True Kings. They've done some great collabs on different things. So yeah, check out all those guys. Yeah, always good seeing Scott. He's usually on Roger's panel. Yeah, Scott's a cool guy. Go check his work out. Running down the list some more. What else we got going on here? Rob Saunders. That one's kind of a new one to me. Nonetheless, like I said, I welcome all newcomers. Nobody. I'm not going in any particular order. Like I said, nobody is disregarded here. So, Rob Saunders, good to see you. Hopefully, I see you again. Marcy Chan, what a lovely lady. Always coming in with positive attitude, saying hi to everybody. She's usually running around on Vlad's channel. That's Ironworks 9200, or yeah, 9200, I believe. If I said that wrong, sorry. Let me double check that. Let me double check that. I don't want to get that wrong. I know it's Ironworks. Let me see. Got the right one. 92,000. I apologize. So anyway, getting back. Go check out Vlad's work on his channel. Great guy. I popped on his channel from time to time with as a panel guest on there. He's always welcoming to people, got great insight. He's been around a while now, does all kinds of different things. I think he was just currently on Strange World with Saab the other night, if I remember right. But yeah, Vlad's great. Great channel. Kind of touches on a variety of different topics, flat Earth, old world stuff. I know he's got his app going, the R's app, getting ready to launch that for all the old world structures. So maybe go check that out if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And yeah, continue to support Vlad. Let's see, what do we got next? Man, I thought I had more of a variety. Disagreeable. I've seen that person in there from time to time. Interesting name, but yeah. Uh, Gotta love all these interesting handle names that people come up with, and that's another one right there. Disagreeable. Let's see what we got going down. Seabass. There's another one, kind of like One Mind, One Spirit. Another one that'll clash with people, isn't afraid to clash with people. But like I said, that's I like that kind of thing, regardless of what people think, willing to put their opinions and viewpoints out there and stay true to what they believe in, regardless, like I said, of what other people might, have contradicting opinions or input on that kind of stuff. So he's another one that has great insight. Usually puts some great links out there in the chat. Has a channel too. I believe it's Seabass 516. I want to say. But yeah, go check out his channel. Sub. You know the the drill. Brad and Tasha, always a force to be reckoned with in Sovs. Great supporter of the channel on Sovs. Always pops in and willing to say, "Hey, what's up, Cubby?" Always greeting me and greeting some of the others. Another person that's very strong in their viewpoints, so kind of falls under those same categories. But that's what we like about that. Mojo, everybody knows the Mojo. What a great person, man. That guy's always he's been around all the different channels for longer than I've been anywhere close to this kind of thing, and always appreciate it. I know that he does a lot of the Flat Earth meetups. Great, I want to say musician. I think he's a musician. If not, he works with the musicians and gets all the gear and stuff going for them. I don't know the behind the. I've never been to a meetup yet, so maybe one day, maybe not. Who knows? But I'd like to maybe possibly engage in that one day down the road. If I got time to do it, I like to travel, so maybe one day I'll fit one of those in there. But anyway, Mojo, we all love you, man. FE Nation, Carl, he's got another channel. Go check his stuff out. He's always doing stuff about the moon and whatnot. Carl is another one that's got his definitive opinions on things and is willing to engage with the community. So yeah, go check out FE Nation, his channel. Uh, what is this? Give me 1 second. Oh, it's all good. She said, Heron just texted me and said that it's set for kids. I'm not worried about it. I'm not gonna. This is just a thank you. So I'm not too worried about the whole uh saying cuss words or anything like that. Normally I got a pretty good filter when it comes to that kind of thing. Sometimes I can let it loose, but just depends. I ain't gonna do any of that here. This is just an appreciation live stream real quick, so no big deal. Thanks for the heads up though. Daniel Becker, he always pops in from time to time. Good truther. He's one of those ones that'll pop in and hang out for a little while and then kind of go do his thing somewhere else. But I've always seen him around, back when I used to watch a lot of the dumb debates that were on what is it, modern day debate and stuff like that, back before it just became running around in circles, cut your head off, getting nowhere with these people. And I just quit watching debates because they weren't worth the time. But somehow I became this moderator and still get involved with them from time to time, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I don't like watching those. I used to watch some of the other debate channels, but I haven't watched. I unsubscribed to those and don't even care for them anymore. It's not my thing. Who is next? I'm gonna have to go off the top of the dome here in a minute because I'm running out of things that I thought I had on here. Chili de Contreras. I've seen that person in from time to time. To my knowledge, fairly new, but maybe they've been around longer and I know about. But nonetheless, I have been seeing them around Soft's channel lately. So yeah, always welcome. Good to see you. Saddle Bum, we all know that one. Saddle Bum, great moderator, great chatter, great person. Always got some funny jokes. Always got great links, great insight into things. But we all love the Saddle Bum. always see them running around, Vlad's, Rogers, kind of everywhere and anywhere. Been around longer than me. Definitely always fun to see. Elton Bean, there's another one, another familiar name that we all kind of know and come to love. Eldon, uh, yeah, man, always good seeing you. I know that you're a loyalist to the Saab channel, and that's what a bunch of those people are, and we love seeing you around. And it ain't me who makes that channel. Don't get that twisted. I am just a guest. Sav is the guy that everybody comes to see and that has kind of been the glue to bring a lot of us together. So that's the cool part about it all to me is that, Sav's kind of brought a bunch of us all together and we've come to know each other, there and then kind of uh, moved along to other places and just kind of stuck together after that. But he's definitely the person with all the knowledge and the insight and just the great way he kind of breaks things down about many different subjects. That's the thing about Sav. He doesn't really give a crap about you know what you want to hear about or what you think he's going to talk about. Saab just goes off the top of his dome and puts it out there, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. And that's one of my favorite things about Saab is that he's that don't give a care attitude about it and just does his own thing. But yeah, I've been grateful along the way to been a part of that. He's so generous when it comes to always being able to let people up and kind of speak their mind, even when I and others have interrupted him. So, yeah, don't get it twisted. I'm at the end of the day, I am just lucky enough that he brings me up and then allows me to do my thing on there. And yes, I'm a moderator on there. I'm not a very good one. I'm not a very, people give me these wrenches, but I've never honestly uh banned anybody. I think maybe two remarks I've removed the whole time I've ever been a mod anywhere, and that was for TOS reasons, saying something that was completely crazy. But for the most part, I'm all about free speech and letting people, I don't care one way or another if you're globe, flat earth, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what side of the spectrum you fall on. I'm going to let people say what they got to say. And I'm willing to engage and go back and forth with people. I don't really, I don't have an agenda, so to speak. So I don't really, um, it doesn't bother me to kind of butt heads with people in the chat or even on panel for that matter. But a lot of people say it's like, oh, Cubby, Chad, whatever you want to, whatever flavor of the week I got going on, people want to call me by, but Chad's my first name. Um, Cubby was just what I started this handle with, and I've always stuck with. I haven't changed it, so that's where I got that from. But I think people know the backstory on that. I won't get into that because that'll just make this go longer. But yeah, I'm lucky enough to get to come on Sav's channel and Rogers and a few of the other ones I've been on. Vlad, like I said, lets me up from time to time. I'm sure I could go on other ones. It's just a matter of having the time to do it and fitting it into my schedule. But yeah, I'm fortunate enough, and as the young kids like to say these days, blessed. Hashtag blessed to get to hang out with all you guys, and that's once again why I'm doing this kind of thing. Just an appreciation to everybody because there's just at the end of the day, there's so much time in the three even in a 3-4 hour live stream that Sab's got going on, or wherever else. You just don't have time to thank everybody through the chat or even up on panel, especially when it's not my show. So I try to distract as least as possible. And that was what I was getting back to too. I kind of glossed over there a minute ago is that I don't talk very much or whatever. People are like, "Oh, you're pretty quiet," but when you got something to say, you kind of get to the point. And that's kind of my philosophy. Don't talk too much and kind of hit on what you want to hit on when you do have something to say, so you can let other people talk. And I just like to hear other people's viewpoints, ask questions. My big thing is always asking questions. So If it was my own stream, I'd probably talk more just like I'm doing now, and maybe down the road somewhere here, I'll do a live stream and get a StreamYard set up and all that and have panel guests and we can do that kind of thing. But for the time being, this is just what I want to do. And we'll see. Time will tell, like I said. Getting back to it, Dr. Bass Ackwards, he's another one that's got a channel. Great guitar player, great musician, great insight. He kind of touches on a bunch of different topics too, and he's constantly putting out work. Between him and Shawnee B is another guy that likes to do the old world stuff. They are both consistent workers as far as content goes, as far as content creation. They're always putting out the stuff, left and right. So if you're always looking for something to see, do click on download, get information from. Those are two good ones to if you want consistency and quality. So, yeah, check out Dr. Bass Ackwards and Shawnee B. Mave Man, I don't really know that one as much, but that doesn't mean maybe they just don't like to. Some people, just like to show up and say hi or whatever here and there, and that's fine too. Just pop in, say what's up, and watch the show, enjoy the show. So, everybody to each their own. They got their own thing. Um, Sirius B is another one I've met throughout the time. I've been on panel with her on Rogers. Can't remember if I've been on panel on another one. Great person I've come to know, bass player, a bunch of different bands, uh, keyboardist, artist, makes great content. Check out her channel. Another fellow Canadian. Seems to be a bunch of you Canadians out there, but yeah, go check out Sirius B. Um, and yeah, check out some of her work. She kind of touches on, I think she does gaming and music work, of course, and artistry and stuff like that. So, kind of hits a little bit of everything. Check her out. Juno, my tag team partner, Juno. What's up, brother? We all know Juno, always coming in with the funny stuff, kind of all around the place. Everybody's different chats. Um, Definitely a frequent flyer as it goes. Yeah, Juno, we love you. Gourdzilla, there's another opinionated person falls under that category. But like I said, we need those people. Very staunch in his viewpoints and sticks to them. So we love you, Gord. I know you kind of made your way through. I think I've seen you over at Flatzoids from time to time back in the day, and a few other ones. I think Rogers once in a while, but definitely on Sovs is where I mainly catch you. A real bad man. That's a real bad man. Is the next one. I've seen them from time to time, kind of in and out. But it doesn't really matter as long as you're showing up, right? Uh, Illuminic, I believe. Hopefully, I've got that right. Illuminic. I've seen them here and there lately. It's more of a newer one to me, but newer or old doesn't matter. Glad to have you. HE Media, I haven't seen you in a while actually, but I'm sure you're out there just kind of sitting in the background. Always greeting me whenever they come in the chat. So always love your greetings. Yeah, there's a lot of people just like that. Like I said, like Maria, Marcy, a few others that kind of do the same thing, just come in and bring their positive energy with them. Who we got next? Sue B Ratio. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. I've got way more than I thought I'd ever have. Don't even want, I mean, don't get me wrong, guys, but that wasn't why I did this thing, was to get people to subscribe to my channel. It's not what I was all about. If you do it, fine. If you don't, no big deal to me. But I love you. That's why I'm doing this appreciation thing, because I think everybody deserves it. Like I said, there's far more people out there that are way more knowledgeable and worthy of the praise that all of you have given me throughout these couple of years. And excuse me, I didn't get it on, I don't think. But anyway, uh, yeah, just she has been one of my day ones, as Vlad likes to say, one of my day ones as far as subscriptions go. So, shout out to those people. Like I said, I never did this thing to get subscribers or anything. It was more about just interacting and mainly coming on Sobs, you know. But ever since I jumped on Sobs, I've kind of got some carryover from there. You know, like I said, way too much praise from people, but it's appreciated. So yeah, see ya. Always uh always a regular at Sobs chat. Da, 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 da. Based Matthew Roberts. Haven't seen him lately, but I know he's popped in from time to time. Kind of likes to go back and forth with people in the chat. But like I said, I don't really care one way or another. You know, if you want to disagree, agree with people, you know, go at it. Just for the most part, be somewhat respectful. Like, don't make it personal. Um, if you do, I mean, you know, you make it personable, or if you make it personal, then you should expect for people to retaliate, you know, and that's kind of where I'm at. Like, you know, if you're going to say something harsh, you know, expect something harsh to come back your way. I mean, at the same time, I'd rather it not get to that point, but you know, I will engage with you in that aspect if that's how you want to go. So that ain't what I intended to go down the rabbit hole with Base there, but I just know he's engaged with other people, and it's always good to have you, nonetheless. Crystal Shaman, that one's a fairly new one. I know there's Crystal Gem, so now we got all kinds of crystals running around. So Crystal Gem, Crystal Shaman. That one was fairly new, if I remember correctly. Um, but nonetheless, I know I've been using that word or phrase a lot, so always good to have you as well. Both crystals. You're a real gem. Uh, Deborah. I think everybody else has come to know Deborah. A little bit of a firecracker, but we love our Deborah. Always, always giving me positive reviews, which is hilarious. But yeah, we love you, Deborah. Another mod on Sob's channel, and hopefully, I know you've had some issues lately. Hopefully, you got that kidney stone issue straightened out. If you don't, maybe I don't know, email Sob or something. You can connect you with me. I had kidney stuff in the past. I'm not gonna make it about that right now, but I've had kidney stuff in the past, and I've changed up my diet. I know a lot of it comes down to sugar and stuff like that. That's about anything. But yeah, I guess maybe I forgot my emails in my description box on my page. So if you want to know something, email me and maybe I can help you out and get you back on the right path, Deborah, because we all love seeing you in there. Post anything. Always running around. I always see posts everywhere. Another one loves to say hi and put out good information into the FE community, and yeah, that's what we love about all these people. No, 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 next chapter. I have not seen them running around for a while. Maybe some of you have, but yeah, next, if you're out there, say something, say hi, make your appearance again. We miss having you around, or at least maybe I missed you in the chat somewhere or something along the way. But anyway, yeah. Right after that comes DJ New Moon. I know that he likes to do videos. Has done a couple videos with yours truly in them, but everybody knows my feelings on AI. I'm not the biggest person on AI, but I can't tell everybody, you know, how to live their lives and whatnot. But anyway, you know, he's using his creativity to do to impart on the what he can on the flat Earth community. So, you know, as long as you're doing something, I guess that's at the end of the day that's what it's all about. So, DJ New Moon, check out his channel. Valley Parks. There's an OG. Valley's been around a long time. Always pops in just about everywhere you go. Has something kind of funny, tells jokes, has something funny to say. Hopefully she's getting along good these days. I know uh she's had some issues here and there along the way, but hopefully she's worked those out, and we love seeing you, Valley. I hope all is well with you, and continue to come in and enlighten us. So yeah. Love seeing you, VP. Scotty NYC. I've seen him at a bunch of different places I've interacted. He's usually on like Ryan's. I think he'll pop on Rogers from time to time. But yeah, I've seen Scotty all over. He's always got some great info. Very knowledgeable guy. Always always kind of throwing his 2 cents in there in the chat, and it's usually a good 2 cents. So yeah. Moomin Rider. I always see you giving people a hard time, especially me and Sav. I'm just messing with you, man. Like I said, it doesn't matter one way or the other. Uh, what your take is on things, it doesn't have to line up with me, but I know a lot of what you say does line up with us too. So, we kind of find our common ground somewhere in between there. But anyway, I most of the time just laugh it off or think it's pretty funny. I don't take any of it, too seriously. But love having you. Love seeing you, Moomin. Just take it easy on me, will you? I'm just playing. Wiggum PI 007. I think I've seen that one from time to time. But what is this? They say on here, does your get out of jail card get it? I can't even talk. Does your get out of jail card not valid? Anyway, whatever that means, Wiggum. Please come and enlighten us some more with some of those very hard to say phrases that you just put out there. Spyro Graffiti always popping in, usually at the beginning of the stream, saying hi, and a frequent flyer on Sav's channel. Um, Another one that just continues to show up time after time and show the love. Let's see here. I think I'm running out of. I might have to go off of memory here in a minute because I'm kind of run. Spitfire. There's another one that pops in from time to time. I haven't seen lately, but I know that maybe just time difference. I think she's in a different part of the flat Earth than us. So at least for me, I should say. So she kind of gets on when she can. I know some of you, time constraints, even for me, but time constraints when you're in different parts of the country, things just don't line up. That's another part of it. Two things about that is that on YouTube, you get to meet people you thought you would have never met across the spectrum, across the flat earth, as far as different parts, different countries and stuff. So that's a really cool part of it. And then just time constraints lining up on uh, at the same time to be able to watch different people's channels. I know Ken Rothman, his stuff will pop up, but it's usually super late for me, so I don't always get to see that. Like David Banner, same. Some of those other people, they pop on super early or late in the morning. Um, and yeah, there's a couple other people that I watch. I just haven't, I have to usually rewatch because I don't get to catch them right off the jump when they're doing it live. So same with Flatzoid. He's kind of a different time thing than me. Jesus, G Creality Jesus Saves. Check out his channel. Um, he's kind of a different schedule than I am. So every now and again, I'll try and go back and watch what I can and catch him. He's always got PJ, Michael Kahn, Vicky, Derek Nelson, Roger, Cookie Monster. Yeah, those are usually, from what I remember, some of his frequent people that he has on his panel, and people I've interacted with in the past and come to known via, Sav's channel and his channel and some others and Rogers. Uh, After that, we got X Blade. I've seen them in the chat lately. A little bit of a newer one to me, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, keep coming, keep showing up. Peter WFE, he is another mod on Sav's channel and uh, person that's usually pretty good about always making it to every stream. Yeah, he's another one that's got some funny things to say. I think he's even been on the panel a couple times. Just yeah, he's another one that's got some funny things to say. I think he's even been on the panel a couple times. Uh just hasn't been lately. But either way, we love having you there, Peter. Day Trooper, Nate X, Neo Drifter. I kind of combined you guys in a little 3-pack there. I know all three of you guys for quite a while now. I've seen you different places. I know I want to say I first seen Nate come on when Zulu, not to mention RIP Zulu, NDB, another couple, great dudes I've met along the way, but RIP Zulu, man, one of the great ones out there. I always mention him. But yeah, Zulu one, I think was where I first seen Nate X, I believe, and ever since. So always good having you, Nate. Neo Drifter always got great information to put out there in the chats and stuff, and love having you guys. And is that the end of my list? That's the end of my list. So I'm gonna go off of memory. Hopefully, I've hit a bunch of you guys already. Um, I'll kind of go over some of maybe the panel guests that I've interacted with that I can remember to date now. I have already mentioned Roger Ledwell. Make sure you go check out his channel and support his channel. I know a lot of you already do. I usually am a panel guest on his channel, but I already mentioned a bunch of guys that I kind of run into over there quite a bit. Heron Song's usually on there. I think that's where I interacted with Sirius B on a panel first. Scott, excuse me, Level Realm. Vlad will pop in from time to time. Cookie Monster, I think Cookie Monster and Roger were when Roger first kicked it off. That was like the two main guys doing their thing over there. So those two, and then I know Roger is on PJ's channel quite a bit. So yeah, check out PJ. I think he changed the name, the title of his channel, but anyway, I'll have to get back with you. It used to be like PJ Angling for Truth, but I can't remember if he changed it now. But go find him. I think a bunch of you already know him. Check out his channel. Uh, Panel guests. So D Man, holy crap! I almost slipped up and forgot D Man. We all love the D Man. Um, he's been on South for quite a bit now. Pretty much a regular when it comes to a well, Sav likes to call us co-host, but as far as I go, I just consider myself a guest. I'll always consider myself a guest. Sav's the main attraction over there uh, when it comes to that. So, but it's always good having D Man. He's always good with music knowledge and some of the older movies. He's just got a plethora of different things he likes to throw in there. Um, as far as like different eras, going back further than to my knowledge, and it's great to have all different parts of the spectrum, age wise and stuff like that to have people that know stuff that I don't know. That's what I was saying from the beginning. That's the best part is that I've learned so much from not just Saw, but the panel guests and the chatters and learning about things that I probably either would have never came across or have came across since this whole thing kicked off. So that's really good always having D-Man on there. Let's see who else. I know Andrew B has been popping on from time to time quite a bit on Sazwa. You can catch him over. I think he does his own I don't know what his channel itself is, but I know he does his thing over in Tinfoil Sombrero. Um, yeah, Lowry's always on Sav's channel, and he's got his own channel, The Reckoner. Go check out that. He's got all his music and stuff over there, so go check out his stuff. Um, who else? Geocentric Truth. I haven't seen him in a while, but I haven't been on Vlad's panels much lately. But Geo's another one. I know that has in the past I've interacted with over on Vlad's, so I'm sure he's still doing his thing and putting out good content for you guys. That's another thing I like kind of maybe coming across or telling other people about channels that I didn't even know or other some of you guys have uh, you know given me uh, links to other people's channels and stuff, and kind of, you know, for me to then kind of be like, oh yeah, I, never saw this guy in the past, but I'm glad that you kind of put me on to them. So yeah, that's another thing that's really good about it. Panel guests. There's so many to choose from on Savs. Um, let's see. Oh, how could I forget? Tamra Sheville. She has all our books out. She actually That's another plus that I don't deserve is that people have, like, sent me things, and she sent me, I don't have them on me. Oh, they're right out here. Give me a second. These great Flat Earth books, Tamara Shivo. I know there's a link on Sav's, um, the one about nukes and stuff like that. Sav's channel, he's mentioned it too. But yeah, she sent me these books. You can go to her Amazon page. I don't have the link on me on hand. I'll put it in Sav's chat next time I'm there, but I know it's also linked in his description box. So yeah, it's Level Plane poem and hoaxes hacked, I want to say, or hacked hoaxes. Give me a second here. Come on, Chad, you can do better than this. Well, I'll get back to you guys on that. Oh, here it is. Hacking hoaxes. Sorry. Right here on the back. I'm not going to mirror this, but hacking hoaxes. I think you could see it was mirrored anyway. And then Level Plane poem right there. So yeah, go check her out. She does have a YouTube channel, but I know she doesn't um, do too much frequently on there. But yeah, check out her books. They're an easy read. They're really cool. Like Sabs mentioned before, a really cool thing to like throw on the coffee table for like guests you have over or something like that, or throw in the bathroom. Kind of open people's eyes up to what's going on out there. The indoctrination, the spells they've been under this whole time, and you know, get a new perspective on things, and hopefully kind of see the light, if you know what I mean. But yeah, check her books out. She's got I think they're only like $20 on Amazon, relatively cheap. So, and like I said, they're an easy read. So Tamara, yeah, she's been a guest lately, and like I said, just the perks that I don't even deserve just from merely being a guest on Soft Show. She sent me those books, and I appreciate that, Tamara. And I'm gonna get some of your other ones too, and hopefully I'm gonna grab a couple other ones and maybe kind of do a giveaway on Soft Show one of these days and impart your literature onto somebody else. Um, who else? Panel guests. I know I'm gonna miss a bunch of people, and if I do miss you, hopefully I could shout you out next time or in the chat or somewhere else. So don't be mad at me, and if you are mad at me, guess what? I don't care. Just messing. But yeah. Trying to think who else. D-Man, thank gosh I got around to him. Snowman. How can I forget the Snowman? He's always on from time to time on Saz. He's always one of the interesting panel guests, as he liked to call himself the other night, kind of the town mascot. I thought that was appropriate, but nonetheless, I appreciate everybody's insight either way, no matter how you look at it. So, Snowman, we love you regardless. I know you get a lot of flack in Sov's comment section, but who cares? You can't please everybody, and you know, you don't want to be a people pleaser besides the point. So, just do what you do, you know, think what you think, say what you say, be authentic. That's the bottom line is just being authentic. People love authenticity. And that's what I love about Saab the most too, or one of the things I should say, is his authenticity. He doesn't really got that don't give a care attitude, just is authentic and says what he says, and those are kind of things I like to also, you know, take with me in my daily life. Just be authentic and treat people with respect. I can say some flamboyant things from time to time, but for the most part, as long as you're not taking it too seriously or taking it the wrong way, no harm, no foul. But if you do, I guess I don't know what to tell you. It's just you're gonna have to toughen up, Buttercup. But that's how I look at things. Um, But yeah, who else we got going on here? I got the snowman. Buttered biscuits. I haven't seen that guy running around in a long time. He's another one that kind of comes in and disappears and But anyway, I've been on a panel with him a while back ago. He's another one that's good, especially in the spiritual, religious realm. See, I'm not as good. I don't mind talking about that kind of stuff, but I don't engage in it too much because I know everybody has their really strong feelings about it one way or another. So, and it's not my field of expertise. Not that I'm really an expert on anything, kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, but uh, that's not really, where my knowledge falls. So I kind of stay out of it when it comes to that and kind of listen more to what other people have to say about it and kind of defer to either Sav or like, Luke that I mentioned earlier, like, if he comes up, Luke's another good one. Flat Zoid is another one when it comes to all that kind of stuff. Well, there's a bunch of you guys that, as far as spiritual knowledge, religious knowledge, Heron, I think, is another one. Uh, yeah, I kind of defer to you guys. That's why it's nice to have so many different people and different, uh, the diverse, knowledge of thought from all the different people out there is that, if there's something that you don't really know, you can gain that information and you can also, like I said, go to them, for something you may not be as well versed in, which is what I like to do. That's why another reason why I don't speak as much is I like to take it all in, and then let it kind of marinate in there and then, kind of run it through the old noodle and see, how I discern certain things or how I kind of filter out certain things or how I want to go about giving an answer, so to speak, that I don't get ahead of the cart. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't always have the best take. Maybe I have a knowledge that other people don't know, but at the end of the day, it's all about kind of helping each other out. So that's the main thing. And I kind of got off track a little bit as far as the appreciations and thank yous, but I'm trying to, as I mumble on and stumble on here, I'm trying to think up other people that I've run across here. There's been plenty of them. Um, let's see, Harmon. How could I forget the Harmon? We all love the Harmon. Harmon always likes to ask for movie suggestions and stuff like that. We kind of go back and forth as far as that goes. So I love doing the movie stuff with Harmon, and he's another one that's been around the block for quite a while and has a lot of great knowledge. Whether you agree with him or not, it doesn't really matter. He's to be respected in a sense, and to definitely, like I said, just kind of take whatever you can, whether you agree with it or not, just kind of take whatever you can and use it to the best of your ability. And that's what I do. Pebbles and Porter. I haven't seen him as much as frequently. I know that Pebbles had recently acquired a new grandchild, so I'm sure they're busy with that. Porter kind of pops in from time to time. Um, yeah. I hope they're doing well. I hope you're doing well with that whole situation. I hope the baby is healthy and yeah, you guys are great. Always have great things to say about me, and even if you didn't, I still love you anyways. It doesn't really matter. That's what I come to this place for, is to engage with all of you. So hopefully everything's going well with the new one out there. And another person that I know another place I can get some more names too, but Your Highness, and you know who I'm talking about, Lord Racer. That's right. We all love the Lord Racer. Um, Guy knows his sports. He knows more than just sports. He's another one that has a bunch of knowledge on a different plethora of subjects. I'm gonna rattle off a bunch in a row real quick while I got them on the top of my head. Santero. Uh, I already just said Lord Racer. Let me see. Then I just lost it just like that. As fast as it came, it went. But I'll get it back here in a second. Give me 2 seconds. Chris Conley. He's more of a recent one to my knowledge, but I've engaged with him um, on Rogers quite a bit, and I've seen him in Soft's chat lately. But yeah, Chris Conley. Hey, what's up, man? I think he's been doing lives lately, if I can remember right, and so you should all go check his channel out. Oops, I'm looking in the wrong area here. Here we go. Crashes 82. How could I forget you? Crashes, I have known for quite a while now, just basically through the chat, but it doesn't really matter how or where we met. Just I like seeing you uh, there, and you know, I always love seeing you come back. So Crashes is another one. Simon Doherty, he's been on the panel quite a bit lately. Um, what did you say? I think I want to say that Simon's from Scotland. Like I said earlier, that's really cool how in this YouTube spectrum we get to always kind of meet people that we never would have been able to really connect with uh, under normal circumstances before. So yeah, Simon, good having you, man. Good interacting with you on Sauce Panel. Plain and simple, plain and simple truth. I have seen them quite a bit. I want to say I first saw them on Vlad's. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, it's always love seeing plain and simple. Pale Horse Rider is another person that I've seen here and there throughout their time. Mr. Tahiti, Mr. T. How could I forget Mr. T? Um, he's another one that's very strongly opinionated that doesn't mind, button heads a little bit with people, but at the end of the day, I think Mr. T's a good guy, so it doesn't really matter to me. Um, as long as we can find common ground somewhere, right? That's the main thing. Sketches, sketches. Did I say that? Sketches? Did I hear an echo? Sketches, 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 sketches. Is another one that frequent flyer that I've seen quite a bit all over the place. I want to say I could be wrong on this, maybe not, maybe so. I want to say I first saw it on Flatzoids, and yeah, always good having Flatzoids. Brian Roy, another one. Jeremy Bird, two people that are constantly in my comment section. Don't deserve it, but thank you guys. I appreciate all your funny comments and kind words and all the stuff that you do. I know Bird, he kind of I want to not say donate, but really helps out with other channels quite a bit. So yeah, it's always good having those people that are uh, active with other people, helping them out, getting their stuff going, and supporting them and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Izzy's Great Adventures, another one of my day ones. Not really much of a chatter, but they've always been had kind words to say about me. They've got their own channel. I think it's mainly about their pupperoo that they've got, but yeah, go check them out. Always been there since day one, always commenting, saying kind things. DeWitt Straight Laces. I don't know where you've been, but I see you right here in my subscriber list, and I hope you come back, and I hope that everything's well with you, uh, because we all love and miss you regardless. So, DeWitt, stay strong. Hope to see you soon. Can't Fix Stupid. What a great name. That is so true. That's another one that's been around here and there from time to time. Then I just got Simply Why. Just why. I don't know that I've really interacted with that person very much, but they're a subscriber, and why not, right? Real or not for real. Josh, go check his channel out. He's a great one. He's usually on Sandy Diva, Mandela Effects. Yeah, I should go back and do mention some of those people. How could I forget? I think I mentioned him in the beginning though. Mr. Super. We love the Mr. Super. Great musician, great collaborator. Just a great dude overall. Been around. OG, Mr. Super. He's usually kind of around in all the different panels, but him, Splatter over there at Sandy Diva. Um, Trying to think who else I've engaged with over there, but yeah, a couple of those people. If I think of them, I'll make sure to shout them out here in a second. GT1, or excuse me, GT 1982 Mustang. What a great year for the Mustang, right? Been around a long, long time. Always interacted. Always has great, great little funny lines in the chat. So another one. Jehovah's daughter, Barbara. Man, I hope you're doing well, Barbara. I know there's been a bunch of prayers out for you, and you're one of the first ones that greeted me when I came in the soft. So Yeah, Barbara, wherever you are, I hope that you're getting your needs met. I don't know what that looks like. If there's anything that our community can do for you, maybe reach out to someone. I know Greg B. I hadn't mentioned him yet. Greg B. Um, Always good seeing you, bud. I'm not sure who can help Barbara, but if there is anybody out there that can help, reach out to one of us, and hopefully we can get you back going and back to your old cheery self that you once were on Sov. So, like I said, Barbara was an OG and one of the first people to ever greet me when it came come on there. Also, another OG on Sov, CXL Master. I think he has a channel, and you should check his out. He's been a moderator, OG mod on Sov since long before I was ever there, and loves to write novels in the comment section. But anyway, ZXL Master and Barbara were two of the first people that I remember when I came across Sov's channel. So definitely originals when it comes to that. Corporate Barnabas. He's been a long time subscriber to me, and I know he's got a channel, but can't say that I've ever seen him in the chat per se. But it doesn't matter where I met you, like I said, just that I have. And another one that's an OG that actually I've been on panel with, talked to frequently, chat with, Dreamy Lynn, allergic to the we know what. Love you, Dreamy. I know you have that reputation for being one of those famous actors that we all recognize the voice of, but that's not why we love you, Dreamy Lynn. We love hearing what you have to impart knowledge wise on this community, and always good hearing from you and good seeing you, Dreamy. So, as far as that list goes, that's all I got going down that one. And like I said, I know I'm gonna miss a bunch of names, but it doesn't really make a difference. It's not really about that. It's just about telling all of you guys as a whole, thank you. And I appreciate all of you to the moon and back, if I can make such a joke. No, but I appreciate all you guys more than you even know. Um, I'm so glad that you guys not just come to SAWS, but just say, such great things about all of us up there. That, like I said, I don't really think that I've ever deserved for the most part. I can't think of another word for the time being, but that's what I'm going with it. I haven't really, I get way more praise than I should, but I appreciate it. You know, it's really cool. It's a good feeling either way. Um, but I don't want to also inflate my ego because of it. Like, I am not above criticism. So I don't mind the critics out there either. That's how you learn too. Iron sharpens iron. You can't take W's all the time. Sometimes you got to take those L's to learn. Sometimes when you lose, that's where your biggest lessons come. Maybe that's what the L's for. It's not about losing, but more about lesson. So, um, yeah, I mean, that's why I love the critics too. It ain't just about hearing all good things about yourself, because what can come of that? Then you're stuck in an echo chamber like that we've talked about on different spaces. But you don't want to be stuck in that echo chamber. You don't want to hear all good things. I mean, it's good that people talk positive about you, but sometimes the duality, the negative of it is necessary too. So, the best of both worlds, as they say, I guess. I'm trying not to be a man full of stupid quotes and phrases, but just kind of saying whatever's coming to the top of my head. Um, but yeah, I don't think thank you is enough, but it's the best I can do for the time being. And hopefully, along the way, I can find different ways, different avenues to show my appreciation to you guys. Like I said, I'd like to maybe get some of Tamara's books, and I don't know, we'll do like a drawing or something. I can send them to whoever might want them. I'll get like 5 or 6 books and send a book or two out if somebody emails me and feels confident enough to to give me their address, and I'll send them a book. Always good to have some free knowledge, nonetheless. If there's any other ways that I can help out as far as like promoting people, um, like their, I guess I'll use goods and services. But if they got any kind of literature or something they're trying to, I don't want to be a salesman or a pitch man or nothing like that, but I don't mind, um, you know, telling people about, stuff that they may not have known about before. So, I don't mind sharing. So at the end of the day, that's what I was meaning to say, just basically sharing other people's stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm not sure if Roger saw. I think Sov said he was going on later, same time. Not the same bat place. It's Sov's Place channel. I can't put a link in, but hopefully a bunch of you are. There is a link on my community post page though, so I'll post it again just for backup measures. But yeah, go to his backup channel. He went and got struck down for something stupid. The YouTube. Oh well, I better not say anything. But yeah, he got struck for something, and so go check out his backup channel. Get that pumped back up. Get the numbers up there because you never know when somebody's gonna get knocked down for good on his Sovereign Soul On Chain Mind channel, or any of you guys if you got a channel. I know some of the other like Roger and Justin have gotten strikes, so I don't know. Maybe I know Roger's got a backup channel, but anybody else who maybe Vlad, I'm not sure if he's got one, but make sure you got a backup channel. I don't. If this channel ever goes down, I don't even call it a channel because I don't even really do content for the most part, but maybe one day. But if this channel goes down, I'm going down with it. I may not even be long for the internet world to begin with because I don't know. There's days where I definitely get, I'll use a current term that I don't like using, but black pilled. I don't know. There's times where I just don't have the motivation to get on here and talk about stuff because it's just like, oh man, you hear it all day long or you've had enough of it and you kind of get inundated and tired of it. But uh yeah, sometimes it's good to just go talk it out and hopefully you can work past those little roadblocks or whatever you want to call them. So but I think, yeah, I'm about to end this live stream. Go check out all those other channels that I mentioned earlier. I'll have this posted, so if you have to go back and maybe find it, if you need to um, get links to any of those channels, I usually try to, if I can, drop them in the chat. Otherwise, get a hold of me via my channel, and I'll try and link you up with some of those other people's channels. Maybe I'll come across you in those people's channels chats too. But yeah, like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. That's what the stream was all about, was thanking you guys. Another year in the books. People say that time is going really fast around here, but to me, it's just the warp speed of information and knowledge that's kind of making it all feel that way. But like I said, we all got our different takes. Maybe time really is speeding up. Maybe you're right, and I don't really have a clue. So as they say, time will tell, I suppose. But yeah, at the end of the day, um, it's great just hanging out with you guys, and I'll see you around soon. Take it easy. Cubby out.